Yeah, KiiiA's mouse recently went out on him. I was like, dude, you gonna play in the tournament? He's like, I don't know, my mouse stopped working, and like, there's a big old freak out. We all had a little emergency, and he ended up getting a mouse. So I hope he enjoys his new mouse. Sorry for the little tangent there, but I don't really have anything else to talk about right now. So
Sick ass story, dude.
yeah, you guys like it or what? That's his life story. Oh shit.
That's not fat. Both horses and ultralists are ripped, dude.
Wait till you see this cat. It was the biggest cat I've ever seen, man. I was trying to hype it up, but I don't know if I did it justice. It's pretty big. All right, so both players off to a scout. General's going to be able to poke up in here and see that there's no natural down. We'll see if we get the pylon block. Oh, wow. The Protoss took the natural before the Zerg, man. I don't even know what StarCraft is anymore.
Yeah, what the hey? So it doesn't look like General, though he's gonna be able to poke at this drone, isn't gonna be able to stop the Nexus or anything like that going down. Meanwhile, General taking his own hatchery. So expo play from both players. Did get the spawning pool before it though.
Yep. So KiiiA gonna poke up here and see that the spawning pool is down. No gas though, so you know you don't need to be freaking out. If there was some gas going, then I'd start to be a little worried. But just a spawn pool first build, nothing too crazy. But General did see that KiiiA took an extremely early natural, so do you think we'll see the flood?
Yeah, I think so actually.
I do think so.
I do.
So we have a forge down. We'll probably get some defensive cannons though. That will help things out.
Yep, that'll definitely be helpful for KiiiA.
Try to get a wall going or something.
Picked up instantly by these lings. Third going down for KiiiA, so pretty greedy. If he does get the flood on him, then he's in some serious trouble. But it's up to General to recognize what's going on here and either attack or take his own third.
Yeah, so General has an Overlord coming in towards the third, but it's not headed in the correct position to see it just yet. If it changes, maybe, but he doesn't have vision of the third is basically all I'm trying to say. But he did just see that probe come over from there. So maybe that'll trigger a little bit of like a sketch feeling to him. But these lings are going to poke in, and there's nothing really from KiiiA to do anything about it just yet. There's no overcharge available either, so we do have a cannon, though.
Yeah, so that's kind of frustrating, but General can go around it and look to do damage elsewhere. He should be able to pick up this probe free of charge. Oh, no, it got away. Maybe this pylon, though. As Gateway's coming down now for KiiiA. KiiiA just does not have anything else, so these probes are going to have to get pulled to save this Sartosis pylon a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So, as you said, this this pylon is pretty important because it's controlling 3 means of production. And those probes got picked off. Still no answer for it just yet. He's going to drop a cannon up here, but that's... Okay, it gets canceled. As you said, KiiiA just doesn't really have any answer for this right now. 4 lings are just going to be able to take down this production and in this zealot even being produced. Okay, he switches off of it for now.
Yep, and this will go down. Let's stop the zealot thing coming out. Unfortunately, KiiiA looks like he walls the lings up into the main so he can mine freely down here. Kind of an interesting move.
Yeah, definitely. The whole play from him was a bit interesting in terms of the whole 3 expansion, but
yeah, for sure. That pylon though, he's gonna let it come in, so he does lose the minerals for that. Can't save it or push that zealot out, and the gateway eventually will fall shortly after.
Man, all I wanted was some good, clean macro games, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But like, come on, guys, now, dude, you're fucking killing me here. You guys don't want to show match, do you? No, I'm just kidding, guys. If a player wants to rush, they can rush. I do it my damn self all the time. I'm just messing around, guys. But the one thing KiiiA does have going for him is this third over here is silently working along. So as long as he can clean up these damn lings. Okay, the mothership core is out now. So he can get that over there to start helping out.
But there are 3 drop north with speed, making their way very quickly towards that third.
Oh man, so this overcharge is going to come and start killing these lings as well as this mothership core. Oh shit, but now I think General knows what's up because he's sending all of these drop lords directly over to the third. So if he didn't know about it, he's about to find out about it with these drop lords. It'll be weird to see if he chooses to unload right there or go into the main with them. Oh shit, the cannon though.
Yeah, man. So it's gonna start to see and shoot at this overlord. He does steers right out of the way of that, heads towards the main.
Oh
no
yeah.
real pylons in that direction for pylon overcharge.
Oh, the queens were in there. I didn't see that the queens got loaded. This just became extremely scary for KiiiA.
Yep.
So now there's
gonna reign supreme here as they can shoot. They move super fucking slow, but they are just shooting away at everything.
Deadly giraffes, man. So this mothership core is gonna come over here, probably get this overcharge off, I think. No? Oh shit. Not enough energy, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think that, yeah, it needs 50. So wanted that overcharge down for, I guess, where the probes were, figuring that it was, you know, everything was going to
Oh, better to protect the mineral line, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But that was actually, if that's what he thought, a pretty damn good call, because, I mean, it died, so.
Yep, so going for this power down. Oh shit, he turns around and bops that mothership core with all those queens, and now he gets to come down in here into the natural of KiiiA. KiiiA was just a bit greedy with the whole 3 expansion thing, with really before he had any army or anything to hold this, so. Sure should I saying don't lie, bro, you love the razzle dazzle. You got me. You got me. I didn't know if you expected me to deny that, but I'm not going to, so.
But I won't.
Yeah, you can't make me. Never. So we have a double robo though going down behind this. So KiiiA is still in there, and I think these defensive cannons help out a lot as well. But it's never good to have 4 queens all up in your main. So.
And no third base down for Zerg. So that the more lings that General builds here, and the more cannons, safety cannons, and shit that go down for KiiiA as he buttons up, you know, the better he's actually going to be here. I mean, he's going to need to rebuild a bunch of probes. And some buildings, but if he can just hold on for a little bit here, unfortunately, this queen's still going to work.
Yep, so he's trying to bait all these queens back into this cannon. Oh, one of them is going to go down. It didn't get the transfuse off. 3 queens is a lot easier to deal with. Now he's going to start focus firing down, but these transfuses are money from General. He's been able to save them all. But KiiiA's been able to stay. Okay, so General has scouted the 3rd now, and he's going to do a ling run by. I was wondering how long it was going to be before he saw it. He must have picked it up with some overlords coming in. So now he's made aware of it, but KiiiA has lots of production now with double robo. Yeah, double robo and a bunch of gateway units. If KiiiA holds, holy shit.
Oh, there's no cannon in the natural though, so unfortunately all these probes are just like wide open. 8, 9 going down now. There are a couple of depths, but smart on General's part, just getting his lings out of there.
Man, what a crazy game already. So General's just going to do huge ling flood behind this with, let me check. 24 out already with 12 more in production, so there's a lot of adepts though. If he can catch him out on the move out and avoid these run bys, KiiiA might be able to start chunking these down with the amount of adepts he has. General's got to be feeling pretty good about that, but considering KiiiA's 3rd was down before his, I'm not sure if he feels happy about that. Oh, but there's a lot of queens here for this defense, so General should be able to hold this off.
Yep. Imagining he'll probably be okay, though this is a pretty significantly sized Protoss force. One stalker will just get hey man, you lead the group.
He was the scout. Yeah, exactly, dude. Got to send out that recon. So these drones are gonna get caught up in the transfer, actually. A bunch of them going down. These zealots are gonna come start picking them off with 3, I think, going down. But the lings are gonna be able to get a full surround and start taking these down as well. Let me check their upgrades. So +1 attack already. I was going to say those zealots were getting burnt pretty fast. That would explain things. +1 is pretty good.
Hold on just 1 second.
Yep.
Just got him.
Transfuse. Yeah, those were some good transfuses. General behind this is choosing to pop out a couple roaches. So we have +1 missile attacks coming into production, and his layer started as well. KiiiA is choosing to just econ up, I guess, behind this, man. He has his little adept army, and he feels comfortable behind that. So a couple of mortals joining the fight, which I think are good, but there's too many queens. This warp prism is going to get destroyed before it really gets into the base. And now KiiiA's okay. He's going to stay and fight, but he should use a majority of these units because General just has too many queens and roaches.
Sorry about that.
No, we're good.
So it looks like the more of these little skirmishes that go on, I gotta say I gotta start, as long as he's building probes, I gotta start giving the advantage to KiiiA because that 3 base is just pumping away while Zerg's doing his best to saturate it. Just queens are a nice backbone for his army.
Yeah, I was questioning the decision to stay here and fight by KiiiA, but like you said, he's just been silently droning entirely behind this. So now that he has a bunch of production, if he can just start cranking out some units, he'll be in an alright spot given his economy. So we have double immortal coming out, but that's not going to be enough, man. I mean, if General chooses to attack right now, he's going to do some... Okay, there we go. KiiiA is starting to warp in some units now. As we said, his production is nice.
General's got kind of an interesting problem, man. So he has a ton of queens, but unfortunately he doesn't, and he's starting to do it now, but he doesn't have very good creep spread. So moving his army is like non-existent, you know?
Yeah, and he's trying to poke in with these lings and see if he can get a bit of a run by done, but KiiiA's just completely walled off this third. Okay, so he's going to come around the back and start working on it. This cannon, though, is helping out a little bit, but...
Yeah, the cannon placement is always so annoying when it's like back like that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So KiiiA doesn't really have anything just yet to really match this, so... As soon as his cannon comes down, General's going to have his way with this mineral line. So here comes KiiiA's forces in the way of an Immortal and a bunch of Zealots. They should be able to clean up these roaches, especially with this warping, but 3 probes went down in that, and a cannon as well, all at the cost of a couple roaches. So pretty well played by General, I'd say.
I think General bought himself some time to saturate up his third, which is good because he is starting to mine out of his main. His natural only has 8 out of 16, so he needs a little bit more saturation. He's been spending a lot of his money on queens, but he is floating 1,200 right now, so he can afford to drop a bunch of bases if he needed to.
Yeah, he's just doing the reverse of what KiiiA did. Like, I know I'm not going to get a bunch done with this attack, but I'm just trying to buy my time so I can macro up behind this. But we do have a Dart Shrine down as well. So we'll see how that goes. And it looks like General is choosing to go with the Roach Hydra composition behind this.
I say I think that's pretty smart against the general gateway units that he's seen. You know, he's got some robos. You want to be careful about how many roaches you build, but you need enough to make sure that the Zealots, if they run up, or the Adepts don't kill your Hydras.
Templar Archives is down. Yeah.
Oh, man. So he gets DT Shrine and Templar Archives, man. He really wants the Archons both ways.
Yeah. All right, so the DTs are out and they're getting sits across the map. We'll have to go ahead and check General and see if he has a bunch of spores up. So far, I don't see any in any mineral of the line, but he has the layer, so if he can get an Overseer out, he'll be able to clean up a little bit of these, but we'll see where they're sent. Oh, he's splitting them off. Nice. So we got 2 going into the third and 2 going into the natural. So far, no spore either. So these DTs are going to be able to start working down these drones.
Yeah, definitely pretty rough there for Zerg as he's waiting for these Overseers to come in. They will come in shortly, so the damage shouldn't be insane. But the one in the natural just kind of wreaking havoc on those drones.
Yeah, so far 9 of them going down. That's pretty good for, what, 2 or 3 DTs? So.
And he's going to shut this 4th base down, too, if you see 2 of them over there for Zerg.
Yep. Nice. Absolutely. So far 16 drones went down with that. Very well played for a couple DTs. I mean, we were laughing in the beginning because the insanely early third, but I guess KiiiA gets the last laugh now, man. Is he researching Storm
really
behind this yet?
What? Yeah, no.
Okay.
He's not actually.
All right. Yeah, I was interested to see if that's if that's where he was headed with this. So.
If he got Storm, I feel like he would just crush Zerg's army right now. Like General has a handful of roaches, but not too many. Most of his army's built in Ling Hydra, and good storms on those Hydras could just absolutely wreck it.
These two bold ass DTs coming in here trying to get a little bit of work done, but unfortunately they were right underneath the Overseers, so they lost their life. But it was a bit of a distraction, as now KiiiA's coming in here with a bunch of Immortals.
Going right for the hatchery. Doesn't really want to deal with the spores or anything like that.
Oh, it comes down so fast, man. That was nuts.
Unfortunately, the Zerg army is, bunched up and pretty significant as he... Oh, those Zealots, man. Thank you. But I think he should be able to rip through KiiiA's troops here.
Yeah, so General with a nice little bit of stutter step. That was pretty well handled. And still no Storm, man. Storm would have been money right here, but, with the caster, you get to see the whole game, so you can make decisions that the players can't, but... behind this, it looks like he's coming with a couple stalkers, and he's withdrawing all of his forces. So he just wanted to get that base, but really he killed the 3rd and the 4th, and now he has his 4th base. So
yeah, KiiiA... Or sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and now he's Archons as well. So KiiiA's playing like a monster right now.
Yeah, KiiiA's macro is really going to carry him through this game here. He's sitting on 4 base. Like, yes, the Zerg is winning fights. Yes, Roach Hydra dominates gateway units, but it's just going to be a numbers game here as High Templars now feedbacking the Overseers, and I mean just up on 4 base protest, man.
Yep, and Archon's now joining the fight, so we'll see if General chooses to attack or if he's going to withdraw his forces. It looks like he's on the back burner for now. Okay, he's going to morph in a couple Ravagers. I like that play, actually. Try to get some pop shots off with the bio. But KiiiA, as you said, just has an insane economy lead. It's 63 probes to 33 drones right now. And he has a lot of production tech behind this, so he just needs to hold on to this right here, and he'll be in an insane spot. He's got a couple Immortals coming out.
Couple lurkers for general though, so we'll have to see. Maybe some money lurkers if KiiiA is not paying attention can help shut down the army and give general the chance he needs to come back into this game. Nice lurker placement there. He's gonna go ahead and pick up 2 gateways and this base for freezies.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't see the lurkers being morphed in, but that is a game changer for Zerg, as you said. And it's going to force KiiiA to come around the back here and see if he can get these guys in a bit of a multi-prong. But he's going to run straight into those lurkers, so I don't know, Kev.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it depends. Oh, man. Okay, so some stalkers going down, but nothing too crazy. General needs to keep his units bunched up to make sure that his lurkers don't get jumped.
Yep, so KiiiA choosing to just straight attack behind this. A little bit of these stragglers are getting picked off behind these forces, but he's just trying to avoid all those lurkers, man.
Oh, man. So those lurkers just don't even care. They're just dipping right past the Archon.
Excuse me. Like, things to do.
I know, right? Man, these queens money, too. As the lurkers, again, not really, sieging or whatever, but they don't need to. Meanwhile, the third base does go down with some Immortals and an Archon over there.
Oh, shit.
So much shit going on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even see that little party sneak past.
Oh, man, some of them got popped up by the Immortals, and they're just like, okay, we killed 2 of them. We're out, dude.
Yeah, this is nuts. So, General's forces are finally going to come pick off this aggression from KiiiA. But behind that, he lost 8 drones, and a bunch of his drones up here aren't even mining. They're just kind of sitting idle for the moment. But KiiiA needs a lot of production, because if General chooses to march right now, there's really nothing in the way to answer it.
Yep. By the way, Carter coming in with the lurker hype. Everybody likes lurkers.
Man, lurkers are pretty nice. Yeah, no, it's because I said Ravagers. That's my fault, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I said he was marking a couple Ravagers.
Oh, this guy. Nobody would have known. You called yourself out.
That's all right.
So noble.
That's all right.
Lurkers planted at the main ramp of just outside Protoss' base there as a mean-looking force of DTs and Zealots are making their way across the map. Oh, they're going to run right into this road.
Oh, man.
All right, back up, everyone.
Everyone, yeah, exactly. Everyone just rethink your things. Oh, shit, but he gave him time for the lurkers to join the battle as well.
Shit. Oh, man, the pathing could have been... I thought he was going for a sweet surround, then I was like, wait, I think the pathing is fucking up on this.
Oh, it wasn't planned then. Yeah, he's going to withdraw his forces. So behind this, General's just trying to get this third up and running because he lost so many bases. And KiiiA has plenty of bases. He just doesn't have any units just yet, man. Looks like he's going with a couple more DTs behind this. Because he can't resupply that army. Pull probes off 4th. Okay. I see what you're saying. Sure should die coming in there.
So, he picks up 2 probes. The right side of the map, both of them just looking to secure additional bases, be as safe as possible to make sure they can get their economy back up. Zerg's sitting on a fat bank, but not having really the larva production or the bases to feel comfortable building, significantly dumping those resources into something.
Yep, and we finally got our wish. The Cyanic Storm is in production. It's about halfway finished. I think that's going to change the pace of the game if he can get a couple money storms off. But we have a bit of like a yin-yang attack moving out now. Okay, General saw KiiiA's attack, and he's going to pull back all of his forces. These DTs, man, just having their way with this creep spread. Oh, the lurkers, though. That's not over just yet, man. All he needs to do is avoid... Okay, so these DTs are going to get up here, but they're getting picked off by all these lurkers, man. They got a bunch of them, though.
Feedback on those overseers, dude. Very nice, making sure that... God, it's like a battle of detection. Like, he needs him to kill the lurkers, and then General needs him to kill the DTs.
Yeah, he's just trying to buy his time until Storm finishes up. It's almost done.
So he kills, I think, the last of the game. Oh, no, there's some more DTs under the main. This is definitely an interesting way to use DTs. A lot of players just use them as kind of a one-off. Can I get damage with these? KiiiA has been mixing them in with his army throughout the game, making sure that he can snipe the detection, and then they're a significant threat in these battles.
Yep, absolutely. So General's going to be able to pull back and pick off all these units, and KiiiA once again lost a pretty expensive little force there. And General's managed to drone up behind this and is starting to close the lead.
Yep, so he does have, actually he's just out of 1 base right now, 1 mining base, man. Yep, that's a rough spot to be in. Meanwhile, KiiiA is also down pretty much to 1 mining base, as that third that he took early is unfortunately mining out much quicker than what would have been General's.
Sorry, I think my dog has to go out to the bathroom. One second.
It's like, I got you, man.
I got you.
I can't control the camera, but I will report on whatever I can.
Oh, these Nydus are going to come in here and attack this 4th base. So far, taking down 2 probes.
This is a scrappy game.
Yeah, this is insane,
so many,
man.
There's like haggard, broken creep spread, like Archons now. No, Nydus, please fly away. Oh God.
Man, so General is gonna come down here and shut down this fourth from KiiiA. KiiiA still doesn't really have anything in the way of an army to fight this. He's got a couple Stalkers out, a couple Archons out, but that's really it. And this Archon's gonna get picked off by these Mutaflock. Man, KiiiA's in a bit of a bad way now. But he still has these DTs over here doing work. Yeah, don't get me wrong, he's not out of it for sure, but he doesn't really have an answer for any of these forces from General. What an insane game one, dude. 20-minute game. Like, thank you. Thank you. We finally got our game. Oh, shit.
So he chooses the feedbacks on the overshoot, but unfortunately didn't kill. My God, I think Sidestorm probably would have been the better decision there. I don't even think that he would have had enough Sidestorm to really kill this army, as Zerg is starting to really wail on this third base. Meanwhile, oh man, DTs, those Mutas come back to help out with the DTs, and Overseer should be able to clean those up.
Oh man, yeah.
As soon as those DTs, well played.
Yep, as soon as those DTs went down, KiiiA taps out, and General take the game number 1. That was an intense game number 1, man. I'm glad we got to cast this one because they were about to just play it without us. So.
Yeah, that game was nuts.
Nice. All right, so map number 2 is Habitation Station.
Habitation?
Yeah. All right, so let me hit you guys with some music real quick. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out and supporting the Nydus tonight. We appreciate it. Again, Duke of Dangle and Logic with the 2 huge donations. Tonight's payouts were all handled by donations. That's so awesome when we get to do that, guys. So we can save up all of our money and do some crazy open or something. We're not really sure what we're going to do just yet, but we got something planned for you guys.
Something special. Who's what? What?
Yeah. Halt. Identify yourself, sir.
Alright.
Alright, so we have both players in the lobby. It's going to be Habitation Station. Just waiting for a ready check. KiiiA needs just 1 second to get some coffee. I don't blame him after that game, man. I need some coffee my damn self.
Yeah, that game was nuts, man. That game was nuts.
Yeah, that was crazy. How many bases went down that game? Like 4 or 5? I mean,
yeah, that was killing bases and detection, man. I'm watching it back on the stream. I have on my other monitor, and they're just now General's pressing the 3rd at the end there.
Oh yeah, the old 90-second delay.
Yo.
All right, guys, we're just waiting for one of our players, though. I guess we could take a look at the bracket, though. Let's see what's going on in the bracket. So far, the only people completely through to semifinals. Oh fuck, are you ready for this? Yeah. Shir Shaddai and Tech 4 are going to be a semifinals.
Nice.
And then Carter's on the opposite side of the bracket.
Nice.
Yeah. And okay, so yeah, that's going to be the semifinals. It's going to be Carter playing the winner of the game we're casting right now. And then the other side of the bracket is Tech 4 versus Shir Shaddai. So we're in for some pretty awesome semifinals and finals, if you ask me.
Dude, that's awesome, man. It looks like both the players are ready to go. And let's decide who moves on. Is that the semifinals? To the semifinals?
Yeah. Whoever wins this game has to face the old Nydus Gatekeeper, or Carter, as I like to call. No, I'm just kidding. But dude's a monster, dude. He shuts people down in this tournament, but he thinks he's gonna get promoted pretty soon, and I got to agree with him. So I don't think he has too many Nyduses left in him, man. But we could say the same for a lot of the players that enter in the Nydus. We got a few very, very close to Masters players, so.
Yep, absolutely.
The turning of the guard is about to go down, basically.
We got a lot of new faces playing lately, though, in the last couple tournaments, so that's always really awesome to see. Make sure to let anybody you know who's platinum and diamond. We love new players and getting and casting new people in games and stuff. So,
yeah. Speaking of new people,
yep. Go ahead.
You like that segue? Shit, the yellow Zerg in the top right-hand corner, currently teamless. It is General.
And his opponent down 0-1 in this best of 3 from LIT. It is KiiiA.
Yeah, man, what a crazy game one, though. If this game is anything like this, we're in for some shit. But given the map, I don't know if the game can be as crazy as the last game. This map tends to swing one way or the other pretty fast, but maybe I got a bad, opinion of it. I vetoed it pretty quickly, I'm not gonna lie.
I vetoed it because it was just, too bright on my monitor. I have no
idea.
Oh,
this is the one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you kept telling me about that, but I didn't know which one, because there's a few in this pool that seem extremely bright, so...
Yeah, it's just the colors for some reason. I have my monitor on something that doesn't really hurt my eyes as far as color saturation. And dude, it just hurts my eyes to play this map. I don't know why.
First world problems, man.
I know.
Your monitor's so awesome, the map hurts you.
Yeah, by the way, well, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, just Jordan joining us in chat. What's up? welcome, welcome.
Heyo. Very nice to see you and Shoshadai. ProxyTempest, of course.
ProxyTempest.com. All right. Oh shit.
Cybercore going down for KiiiA. Ling's making their way across the map though for General as he has taken his hatch behind it, but it looks like there's going to be some opening pressure. It kind of bopped KiiiA last time and put him into a spot he had to play behind from. So will it do that again? Artosis pylon. Let's check it out.
Yeah, stay tuned on the Nydus.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck, another Artosis pylon. KiiiA, no!
But
so
he's
got
forced there to help him, and he's pulling his jaw.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, he's going to pull all his probes. He's not going to let that same shit happen this time. But, man, this is in a bit of a rough way already. Just forced to pull all those probes.
Yep.
He needs any unit. Oh, nice. That was a good decision.
With those amount of probes, he should be able to fight these Lings fairly well. So definitely keeping that pylon alive. He wanted to keep the Zell, but what can you do? You know, those probes did their part to defend their country.
Yeah, exactly. He needs these adepts, and he needs them now. So these probes are going to be the last line of defense until these adepts pop. I don't know. I thought we were just going with the military.
No. We was like JG adepts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wentworth commercial. They're my adepts, and
oh yeah,
now.
I love it. JG adept Wentworth.
First, it was just a really shitty joke, but it made me laugh.
Old Camel asking, what tier are they? I believe both of these players are Diamond. I'm not sure where at in Diamond, but both of them are Diamond.
But yeah, I don't know General, but I know they are both Diamond players.
Crisis averted, though, man. If that Artosis pylon would have went down, we would have had a very quick series on our hands. So, very well played by KiiiA. He was able to push that back. And General really didn't spend too much to get that done. So... It was crazy, though, man. If they would have took down that pylon, the game would have been a hell of a lot different. But he's continuing to do some pretty heavy Ling production behind this.
Yep, so it looks like 3 gateways coming out now. The Cybercore, or the Twilight Council does go down for KiiiA. So I imagine he's probably going to be doing Adept pressure. That's probably going to be for Glaives, but we'll have to see. Meanwhile, General continuing to build Lings and rally them across the map. Yeah, so he needs to find some damage here before a significant number of Adepts comes out, and then he's kind of screwed.
Yeah, and just having this Overlord here, he has enough vision to know that KiiiA still hasn't taken his second. I think that's a little bit of a reason why he's hesitant to poke on in here, because he knows there's got to be a lot of forces, given that KiiiA doesn't even have a natural just yet. So,
yep, there it goes down. That Overlord just kind of chilling, dude.
Yep.
It's like, hey, let me know when you want to to build a stalker, because we'll just start to head on out, dude.
Until then, I live here now. I'm the guy on the couch, and this is my couch, so.
I'm just lamping, dude. Ling's not able to find any damage, just kind of chilling at the Overwatch tower, or the Overwatch.
Hey, passion, guys.
Yeah, I know, right? The watchtower there.
That's all right,
That's
man.
Funny. Blizzard pays us, guys.
Yeah, exactly. If we push 2 more games, you should see the bonus we get. All right, so this probe's going to come out here and get picked off by these Lings. And on top of that, this beast-ass Overlord that we were talking about earlier still has pretty much seen everything. So
I call that guy Old Gary.
Oh, Gary knows everything that he needs to know. Still no stalker or anything yet to contest him.
Reporting back to the hive mind.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Dude's a fucking expert on this sector of Kaprulu. No, I'm just kidding.
So, KiiiA going ahead and starting to wall off little Sim City there at his natural to make the Ling surface area harder to get. Does he run up, though, man? I think he'd get carved up by this number of Adepts. But, man, resetting the Adept number would certainly help him right now.
KiiiA's got him all DT spooked, too. If you'll notice, General's dropping those spores. I would have done the same thing, though, man. KiiiA was all about them DTs last game.
Yeah.
So he's got one up blind in this game just in case, and I don't blame him. So
he built him pretty regularly throughout the last game. So Photon overcharge now. I don't think General's going to want to run up there or do anything nice, focusing on his Lings to make sure that he gets him out of there. The
Gary, no!
Oh, Gary!
Oh,
Gary,
man,
no!
not like this. Well,
Gary, you will be missed.
The body will decay, but the spirit lingers forever, guys. Please remember that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, but the fucking DT is out, dude. I don't think General's going to let it fly this time, though. Too much work was done with him last time.
Yep, I think they probably will get shut down. He doesn't have any mobile detection with him at the moment, but he does in his mineral lines.
Yeah. So, build your goddamn mothership core already. Man, the MSC needs to be out for that overcharge. I'm going to go ahead and have to agree with you, man. So the DT is coming up into the base. Oh, some weird shit popped up that I don't even know how to get it off. How the fuck do you shut off EPM?
What?
Oh, never mind. We figured it out, guys. So this DT is going to come up in here, poke up in the main, get 3 drones for its troubles before it's picked up.
I didn't know what we were talking about. I was like, what is like porn folder pop up or something?
Oh,
like,
even
what?
worse, dude. EPM, something completely worthless. At least you can do something with porn. What the fuck are you supposed to do with an EPM number? No, I'm just kidding.
So it looks like General did hold those DTs. Just now looking to take his third base. I was going to say he's going to need to get a base up on KiiiA. Protoss not having too much saturation as far as minerals on that natural, though.
Yeah, and KiiiA playing a lot more defensively, getting that kind of like SimCity up front on this ramp. He's not going to let any crazy run-bys happen this time. Playing a lot more defensively, and I like that out of him.
Yep.
But the Hydralisk Din is down, as well as missile attacks level 1, so we kind of know that General's just going to go with the same kind of Roach Hydra composition, probably into Lurkers, I'd imagine, but it's a little early to make that call just yet, so.
Indeed, man. So KiiiA going for the Dark Shrine and Templar Archives again this game. Isn't researching Psionic Storm, though, at the moment. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not really sure the reasoning behind that, but
yep.
It'd be interesting to ask him.
Rudy asking in chat, what rank are these players? So they're both Diamond, but we're not sure exactly where in the Diamond tier they're at. I want to say D1, D2-ish, but I don't really know. These Archons, though, coming up and just picking off a lot. These Roaches are going to be able to come down here and start focus firing them.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be enough to shoo away this push. As one Archon does go down, the number of Roaches are really starting to get up there where they can start to shoot these Archons down. Oh, the shields, though, they are tanky, man.
Yeah, and the one difference in this game is that General's creep spread was insane. So that entire time, everything was on creep, and General was able to push it back.
Yeah.
So, and on top of this, General's taken his third. So.
Archons, they're like, nah, we need time to regenerate. So these Zealots just aren't really going to be what KiiiA needs to fight the Roaches. More Archons definitely are going to help, though. But obviously, General has shown that he has good enough micro to stutter step these Zealots.
Yep, absolutely. Oh shit, someone just followed. Thank you very much. Bright 26, I believe that's how you say that. Sorry if I butchered your name, dude.
Thank you very much for the follow and welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, man, welcome. So third base coming down now for KiiiA. Third base has been up for a little bit for General, but mostly just using it for larva production. Both these players really want to attack each other on 2 base.
Yeah, so as much as we're going to come over here and start helping to pick up these Roaches, but there's just too much, man. There's nothing really to contest this. Yeah, there's nothing really on the ground to contest these, and General's just going to be able to back KiiiA up. So 2 Immortals are in production, but nothing quite yet. This overcharge, though, will help out a little bit. Double overcharge now.
Double overcharge just wailing on everything, but unfortunately that pylon is going to shut down a lot. Oh, and the Immortals have stopped it in their tracks, man. It's just brutal. Protoss, close your eyes, please.
Yeah, so the DT's joining the fight, though.
Yep.
The one DT, yeah. There's just too much to Zerg, though.
Is around for Zerg right now.
Oh, shit, the DTs alone were enough to back this up, though. Holy shit, General could have got so much damage down there. He doesn't know exactly what we know, but those DTs were enough to send him packing. Yep. So that's pretty well played by KiiiA, just enough to get him out. He lost a little bit of his production, though. It's all powered down. Yeah,
dude, those Artosis pylons have been kind of a reoccurring theme here. But in the grand scheme of things, he could have lost a lot more. That could have been the end of the game if General had detection. So all things considered, you know, he did lose a robotics bay and a majority of his army, but he is able to kind of somewhat stabilize here and hopefully gear up for the second round of Roach Hydra that's inevitably coming in.
Oh, yeah, he just wanted to wait for his Overseers. This second attack or third is going to be quite a doozy right here, and now that he has detection, he's not going to get as lucky as to just be chased away with some DTs. So this might seal the deal here, but KiiiA's not out of it completely. He just needs a lot of units and immediately, basically.
So unfortunately, he does not have Psionic Storm, so that High Templar is going to be kind of worthless there. But yep, I believe this is the beginning of the end. And it's not being biased to be able to count.
Yeah, I mean, there was just too much Zerg forces. KiiiA did a pretty nasty push there with those Archons and Zealots, but it just wasn't enough to get the job done. So once General held that, he was able to just come push. He probably could have gotten the game won during the last push, but those DTs were enough to send him back. So well played by both players for sure.
Those 2 Hydras are just holding up the show.
Oh, shit. What I did miss is these DTs over here just doing work over here.
Yeah, it looks like, what was that? Okay, and KiiiA, GG, well played.
Yep. Very well played, guys.